Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing you two Supreme news for once on a Monday. I know, surprise, surprise. Hopefully, also the audio sounds a bit better because I was actually informed that these microphones should be closer to you. So I've done that wrong since I've basically got it, if that's the case. But today, Supreme Yohji Yamamoto is coming back for the third collection. Let's just jump straight into it, basically. So like I said, Supreme are back with Yohji Yamamoto. It is going to be their third collection. Let's jump straight into it because there are a lot of photos. So Supreme has worked with Wise for Yohji Yamamoto on a new collection for fall 2025. The collection consists of a leather jacket, faux fur windstopper, hooded sweater. I've read the complete different line. Faux fur windstopper hooded bomber jacket, denim work jacket, sweater, short sleeve shirt, thermal zip up hoodie, obviously, denim utility pant, jean, 3 t-shirts, 6-panel beanie, silver bracelet, silver wallet chain, and a hand fan. People also duped into the fact that people joked about a Labubu and completely tricked so many people. So yeah, let's get into it because I've seen so many people excited by the outcome, of a further collection, but I've also seen people sort of umming and erring because the last two collections. I probably have, I'd say, 4 pieces, maybe 5 from the past 2 collections that I would have worn and kept if I'd hit them or got them. From the first collection, it was going to be the sweater. Someone was meant to go in store and get that for me, and instead they accepted £15 profit outside the store instead of selling to me, which was great. And then beyond that, the Tekken pieces as well. I just thought it was cool at the end of the day. So let's jump straight into this. Let's take a look. So we kind of want to go like that, basically, until I see pieces. Okay, cool. So the first piece is going to be the leather jacket. So let's see how this is. It's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Realistically. I don't really know which colorway is better though for it. It's cool, but it's going to be obscenely expensive, isn't it? Let's be honest. Let's be realistic here. The artwork is by Joe Chat as well. I'd probably say that I prefer the white or the cream colorway personally, and this is purely because of the fact, I just think that it stands out a little bit more on it. I'd say that the black colorway, like nighttime, would probably look so cool, but in general, I just prefer the other colorway. Okay, following that, we have the faux fur windstopper hooded bomber jacket. So no real branding going on. Okay, it's gonna be expensive. It really is. I'm trying to think because of past pieces. People are really interested in like the patchwork piece that's Windstopper as well, I believe, that's coming out this season. That's just standard Supreme. I'm pretty sure the last one retailed at $398 for that. That's dollars, not pounds. So with that in mind, I would love to say that would be the same here, but I'd probably stretch to $428 to like $498 just because the fact that it's Yohji Yamamoto. So with names comes prices. So that's just what I feel with that personally. I don't know how people will react to no real branding and which colorway they'd probably prefer. Personally, I'd say it's going to be the red colorway that would be the better one because it's a bit more standout. It's not exactly my favorite piece in the world because I do like a tiny bit of branding or something going on. Especially sometimes it's like people pay the price and they'd like to see at least something. Other pieces, if they're very low key, it's fine, but it's just with some items you do just want a little bit. We've got the denim work jacket up next, so they're going with the same like skull, almost like Punisher-esque theme. Supreme at the bottom, going through with like connective tissue, I suppose you could say, between all of the different skulls. Yohji Yamamoto barely visible. Let's be real. Little bit better on the red colorway. I'd say that has more detail to design, but that just looks cooler. Like, I'm not going to, give any fancy sort of words for it or anything. I'm just going to say it does just look cool, and the red helps the black sort of accent of the text to stand out a little bit more. Not amazing though, I will say. It's fine for a piece. Typically people prefer things at the top. It's just how it is. So having it at the bottom is usually a thing for like bomber jackets and such. That you will see a low hanging text or a short sleeve top, but We then have the jean, which is going to follow the same pattern, obviously. Is the Supreme like Yohji Yamamoto anywhere? No. Don't know how people feel about that. There are people who would be over the top, like happy, obviously over the moon with it, and there'll be people who would be like, you know, because of the fact that you always compare it to prior collections, which is going to happen. So far, I feel that this might be sitting at the bottom in comparison to the prior two, but you can let me know your thoughts and feelings. The Denim utility pants up next. I feel that will sell perfectly fine. Just an easy piece, lots of pockets, very in, I suppose you could say, with how pants are nowadays. From there we move on to the sweater. Embroidery at the back, which is nice, not on the front, obviously. Simple sort of piece. I guess for like Halloween-esque, you could say. Like it's very in theme. I don't know. I'm trying to be very positive with it. It's okay. It's just not. I prefer the first sweater. Like that's literally the only comparison you can draw as being like, how does it compare to this? Is it better? Is it worse? It's worse. It's just being truthful. Embroidery is really cool to have, but there's nothing really past that. We've got a silk zip-up short sleeve shirt. That's just going to be expensive. That's cool. That's really cool. Is it embroidered? Can't really tell. It doesn't look embroidered. Looks printed. So the front's got embroidery though, which is cool. But unique little design. Please let the black colourway look good. Yeah, it does. I like that. That's a nice piece. That's really nice as well. The zip-up hoodie. Just a more simplistic design of what's on the leather jacket in the end. I like that. I like the little stitching that's going on. That's different colour. That looks nice. Red colourway's fine as well. I just prefer the white colour, I think. Black colourway's fine. Looks a bit more evil with the black on black. But I definitely prefer this colourway. It feels a bit more fun in the end. Yeah, black colourway might be the most popular one for people, but I just prefer the first colourway. The thermal. That's it. It's short and sweet. Yeah, it's just using the same design that's on the pant and the jacket, so it's alright. We've got one of the tees. This is the Star tee. Nothing on the back. Nothing on the back. It's alright. Is it? I don't know. I'm being positive. We've got the Thinker tee. It's got a front and back graphic, which people prefer in the end, but artwork by Maggie Lee. Yeah, I don't know. Does it top the first, like tee or the like second and such? I don't know. I'd kind of prefer the Halloween like pumpkin tee at this point in time, but that's just me. We've got the long sleeve next. That's cool. I like that in the black colourway. Stands out. We've got the grommet 6-panel up next, embroidery, which is cool. Uses obviously the same design that's featured. Black colourway's nice and simple. Denim's simple. I'd probably prefer the black or the web sort of, or like, design that's going on here. Then onto the beanie, which looks embroidered again. I think the beanies will do fine. Across the board, they typically do seem to do quite well in the end. Black colourway is a given. It might be the other colourway though that's popular. Chain wallet, made by the Great Frog, exclusive for Supreme. People always use these, so I feel like it will definitely be a popular thing. The same for the bracelet. They're always quite popular. And the fan, hand fan, made in Japan by Onishi Sune Shoten. Could have butchered that. That'll probably be the piece that I'd want, perfectly honest. I like that. And typically fans aren't horrendous pricing, so I feel like that's something simple and easy for me to go for. Yeah, okay, so what do we think of the collection? How do we compare it? How does it compare to 2022 and 2020 in the end? Because this was 2020, and I'm not gonna lie, like this sweater, it holds true nowadays, and the other pieces included. I feel the same in, not across the board. There are some that, are very hit and miss, but I feel that across the board, it definitely isn't amazing. Like, it's not standout, but specific pieces definitely do still hold true to this point in time, I feel personally. And whether that's their simplicity or whether it's how they are, I feel that they're very good, especially with the 2022 collection. Comparing that with this one, it feels a lot more fun, a lot more, just freedom in a sense, and you've got a lot more going on. Like, you've got Vanson, you've got Tekken. You know, it's very difficult to make a comparison because they're all so very different. Personally, I would even say that the second collection from them is stronger than their first collection that they did in their first release. Just for me personally, I think from the first initial release, it's just the sweater and the beanie that I think really stand out. From the second, I feel across the board it's a lot stronger. Compare it with this one, let me know at the end of the day. I like this fan, I'm not gonna lie. Across the board, I think there are like one or two other pieces that I'm like, that's cool, but I don't know. But yeah, that is going to cover this video. As per norm, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. If you'd like to, you can click on a previous video wherever it might appear and just let me know your thoughts and opinions. But other than that, I do hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Peace.